Do you want to become a legend in your own kitchen? How about doing it with chutney? And if you're new to chutney, you're going to love it. What is chutney? Chutney is actually kind of a sauce. It is a sauce, but it's not like it's a dessert sauce, even though you make it with fruit. It's got a bite to it because it's got vinegar and it's got some ginger in it. What it goes with is dinner. It goes with meat. It goes with fish. It goes with poultry. A nice little thing on the side if you don't have a gravy. It is just the perfect accompaniment. Today, I'm going to be making it with apples, although you can use all kinds of different fruit. Mango, peaches, pears. I've never seen a banana chutney. That'd be kind of gross, but you never know. But it's really simple to do. Let me show you how to get started. The first thing I need to do is to combine the bite and the sweet. That is, I've got some vinegar and some sugar, and I need to bring these to a simmer. So, I've got the vinegar going in, I've got the brown sugar going in, and a little bit of water too. I need to bring it to a simmer so the sugar will mostly dissolve. If you don't have brown sugar, yeah, you can use white sugar, but brown sugar gives it a nice color too. So pop that on. That's just going to take a little bit of time, probably even 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. And while that's going, I'm going to get the apples and the rest of it going. First thing, peel and chop the apples. And I gotta tell you, my little Cockney grandmother, she was about that tall. She could do that even faster with a paring knife. I could not do that in a million years. The easiest and fastest way to cut up the apples, just like this. Instead of getting one of those little things to cut down on it, just cut down. And if you get close to the seeds, just back off a little bit for the next cut. This way we've got plenty of space, not even close to the seeds. See, we're getting close there. And see, got a little seed there, but I'll show you how to get rid of that real quickly. This is for the compost. So now, got a little bit of apple skin there. Not a big deal. If I'd left it on, it would have been fine. So now I want this in about a 1/4 inch dice. So just let's see how the sugars and vinegar is doing. Look at that. Nice and liquidy. I'm going to just take it off the heat, and this will be ready for everything else to be added when everything is cut and chopped. Just pop the apples in a bowl, and then just get the other stuff ready. We're more than halfway there. Next up is dicing up a small onion. I don't have a small onion. How about half of a larger one? Real simple. Add that to the apples. Apples and onions, perfect combo. And last thing up is the ginger. Peeling ginger, there are 2 ways to do it. You can cut down with a knife and trim it all off, but you lose a lot because there's so many nooks and crannies on there. I like to peel ginger with a spoon. See, look at all that. Didn't lose any of the flesh of the ginger. Comes right off, fast, easy, and it's fun to play with a spoon in food. This is going into the compost. Now I'm just going to grate the ginger. Recipe calls for a tablespoon. That's about a tablespoon. We're just about ready to go. We're now ready to throw everything together, bring it to a simmer, and make the chutney. I've got here the vinegar, water, and brown sugar mixture, and that sugar's all dissolved. I've got here the ginger, fresh ginger, onions, and apples. And I've got mustard seed, ground up, about 1/4 teaspoon. I've got raisins. And you know something? I'm going to switch this to a bigger pot. I thought this might be a little lower, and nah, I'm going to leave it in there. It's adventurous. And a pinch of salt. Pop on the stove. I'm going to bring it to a simmer, uncovered, and let it cook. It could be 20 minutes, it could be 30 minutes. Your mileage may vary. Here it goes. We'll be back in about 20 minutes, see what's going on. Look at that, simmering along nicely. And look how much it's reduced since I thought I might need a larger saucepan. Now it's taste test time. We want to see if it needs salt, maybe a little more heat. We'll see what's going on. I know it doesn't need more sweetness to it because it's got the raisins and the apples and, of course, the brown sugar. Let's just see how it's doing. Oh, that's good. It doesn't need more of anything. In case I did want more of a bite, because it does have the vinegar and, of course, the ginger, I would have put in a pinch of red pepper flakes, but I don't need them. Now, this has a really nice thickness to it. It is, and once I chill, it'll be a little bit thicker. But say you want just a little bit more body to it, here's what I would do. I take a potato masher and just give it one push, just once, or twice if you want, just to kind of flatten it out, give it a little bit more body to it, because you want chunks of things in there. It's got the onions and the apples and, of course, the raisins. But just to give it a little bit more body, that's how I would do it. Now it's time to put it in the container, get it down to room temperature before I pop it in the fridge. That's a big deal. You don't want to pop it in the fridge while it's hot. All these food sanitation things. Let it cool down to room temperature. And anytime you can use the canning funnel, it's a good day. I think the whole thing is just about going to fit in there. Oh, it's going to be so close. Oh, we got room. This is why we have spatulas. Is that all going to squeeze in? Squeeze in. Oh, look at that. Like I knew what I was doing. Let it cool down, get to room temperature, refrigerate it. This is going to last for a long time because the vinegar is going to act as a preservative. And there you have apple chutney. And if you like this video, please hit like and hit subscribe because we have a lot more videos and we have a lot more videos to come. See you next time.